Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh. That one needs to update. Hello, Sirius. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Did not know my consoles needed to update. My PS4 broke yesterday. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know how it broke? Like, in what way? I'm curious. Oh, it doesn't read CDs. I'm sure that's a hopefully easy fix. Hopefully. Alright, first reset of the stream. You tried everything. I see. I wonder what the internet says about that. Or did you already look there? Ah, well. Already looked, even videos on YouTube. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, still nothing. Which makes sense. I'm not even halfway through. Did the safe mode, database repair. Oh boy. That's not a good sign. Oh, at least my shiny hunt's going well. I guess. Did new install of latest update. Did they close PS4 and pull the plug? Wait 5 minutes, try again. Nothing. Oh boy. Well, honestly, I don't know what else to suggest for you if you've already looked at basically everything. I wonder if it's not the actual disc tray itself. I wonder if it's something else with the console that's causing a problem with that. Now I have to pick between Switch 2 or PS5. And wait until December to play again. Well, at least you have other options. That's the important thing. Well, I hope you get a fix at some point soon. We'll see. Hello, Supercar. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, Pokemon, let's go. I thought it would be in Sword and Shield. That would be Dynamax Adventures if I did. But I want to keep it authentic to the regions available on the Switch. And if you could shiny hunt the Kalos Legends in ZA, that would be wonderful, but I've already got Zygarde. But at least I can find the Kanto Legendaries and the Sinnoh Legendaries in their native regions. Everything else up to Gen 7 I'll have to find in Dynamax Adventures. For now. Pokemon TCG Pocket Deluxe X, or Deluxe EX, is here. I have honestly lost track of the Pokemon TCG Pocket sets that are currently out. I have not opened the game in a little while, I'll be honest. Which in a way is kind of sad, but also, I don't know, I just don't really want to. It's hard to explain. Ah, well. As long as you guys enjoy it, that's the main thing. And what's a good card to get from the Deluxe EX pack? Like, what are some of the rarer cards in the set? My chase card in Deluxe EX is Illustration Art Greninja and Illustration Art Gardevoir. Interesting. Those are very interesting cards to choose from. Oh well, I wish you luck in getting those. Ah, well. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about that, but I wish you luck in getting those cards. Okay. Alright, Articuno, let's see. Yeah, Pokemon TCG Pocket. That's the one. Okay, this is fairly close, so I'm just gonna keep mashing the A button for a bit. Anything to say about the new Mega Delphox? It's honestly cool that it leans more into the witch theme that the whole line originally sort of had, in a way. Especially if it's riding on some sort of broomstick. That's really cool. Like, that kind of attention to detail, that's awesome. Would be cool to see a shiny Articuno card in pocket. Oh yeah, definitely would. That would be awesome. Hello, Saras. Welcome. How are you? Pulled in pocket. My first pack, a Solgaleo EX. Ooh, interesting. You're doing fine. Very good, Saras. Glad to hear that. Good luck on today's hunt. Thank you. But if I do get it quickly, I'll be very surprised. I'll be happy, but surprised. And my first Let's Go hunt is going to be very quick, in theory. And at least I'm definitely ready for this Friday. Because this Friday stream is going to be my first time in Train Sim World 6. And I've had spent the last few days, the last couple of days really, installing the game on my computer because it was such a big file. But now it's finally ready. And I'll even show you me turning the game on, or opening the game for the first time. I guess because of all the DLC I've bought previously, that made the game download longer. For 305 gigabytes. I'm not bragging here, it's just a lot of things probably accumulating together. Because it brings the old DLC up to Train Sim World 6 as well. Especially stuff from Train Sim World 5. And I've been playing Train Sim World since the very beginning. So I've got lots of DLC that's just going up through the different games. So that probably explains the 305 gigabyte size. Might be bigger than GTA 6, possibly. But specifically, at least my one, got a lot more content. Which adds up, basically. That's the thing about it. Unlike any kind of Pokemon game. Which definitely has much lower sizes, obviously. But also doesn't really go too high thanks to the DLC. I honestly don't even know how big Scarlet or Violet is right now. Gigabyte size on my Switches. Who knows? But yeah, I was so confused when I saw 305 gigabytes needing to be downloaded. Like, what the hell? About 6 gigabytes, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right, I think. Like, it's not a huge file, but it's also not tiny. Delphox is female, I'm really sure. You would think that, and while that is possible, I think the starter Pokemon, all of them, I'm pretty sure, have a... Is it a 1 in 7 chance to be female? I'm pretty sure that's it. It's like a much lower chance to be a female than a male. So if you get a female Delphox, especially Delphox, treasure that. Because that'll be amazing. Well, you got the Gardevoir. Beautiful art. Well, I'm glad you got it. That's really good. In a field of flowers. Hope it doesn't make a black hole to get rid of those flowers. You know? With the Psy Shadow ability. Ooh, interesting. Alrighty. Yep, still nothing. Wonderful. Interesting that you would mention the Psy Shadow ability. Does the Pokemon card itself show that ability, or is that in-game? Because I really don't know. I know the Ralts line as a whole, except maybe Gallade, can get Trace, but I don't know what other ability you could get. Alrighty. Awesome. If I can study about many Pokemon. They are basically animals, more or less. That's the funny thing about it, because in Japan, they, I think earlier this year, got a Pokecology book. Sure, it's in Japanese and that sort of thing, but the pictures in the book are also really fascinating. Basically showing Pokemon in different kinds of nature in their usual habitats. More or less. As well as showing the real sizes of, like, quite a few water types. Spoiler alert, Kyogre is not as big as you may think. In fact, at least in that book, the biggest Pokemon, the biggest water type, was shown to be Dondozo. So somehow a Kyogre is smaller than a Dondozo. At least in the book. I'm sure Wailord's bigger than Dondozo, but the book I don't think the picture of Wailord was there. Of the water types it did show, I don't think Wailord was there. If it was, I'll be surprised. But from what I remember, there was quite a few water types. And of the ones shown, Dondozo was the biggest. Sure, Wailord might be bigger, possibly. I honestly don't know. I'm just trying to describe what I saw. Because I really don't think Wailord was there. If it was, yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm honestly trying to remember what other things were shown in the book. I really don't know. It is bigger. See how big it is in Sword and Shield? I believe you. I really do, Saras. But yeah, I'm just trying to describe what I saw on that page of the book. I think my whole point of that is, even though Dondozo and Wailord are both pretty big, I think my point is that I'm surprised to see how small Wailord is in comparison. So I honestly thought it would have been, I don't know, as big as Wailord, or maybe slightly smaller than that. In theory. But no. Oh jeez. Anything about Mega Greninja after Greninja Ash mode? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, I'm sorry, Supercar. And sorry about that bang, I was trying to put my controller back in my hand. Didn't quite work, obviously, as that bang showed. It was released earlier this year, that book, so I don't think it would show the new Legends ZA Megas. I'm pretty sure it didn't. Because otherwise we would have known about it by now. So, yeah. Oh, well, even though I keep thinking sometimes about Mega Greninja, just by looks, I think I still like Ash Greninja more, personally. That's just me, though. If I can get access to it, I'll see if I can warm up to the Mega Greninja form. But we'll see. Mega Greninja is just hung upside down the Water Shuriken. Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll see if I can get access to it, how much I like it. Because once the game releases, I'm going to be playing it non-stop for as much as I can. But honestly, my first thought about seeing it, I did like it a lot. Ah, well. If Articuno does shine early, I will be surprised, but that'll be a nice, pleasant surprise, you know? Ah, well. Yep, nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit silent. But, yeah. I'm trying to remember. I wonder if the biggest bird, at least measuring its wingspan, if it's not Corviknight, it's probably Kilowattrel. I think that's what it is. It's definitely one of those two. Like, sure, if you exclude legendaries. I think at least. Like, I know Corviknight's a big bird, but it also seems like Kilowattrel's very big as well. Like, I'm always confused whenever I see a Kilowattrel in Scarlet and Violet. And I always think, oh god, is it really that big? Ay ay ay. Yeah, I think for birds they measure from wingtip to wingtip, you know? As opposed to head to tail like most animals. Or height for other animals, I don't know. It depends on the animal type, I guess. I got my shiny Galarian Yamask earlier today. Ooh, nice. If I remember right, you were doing Masuda method, and you're already over odds. Now you need one more. Are you searching for the second one for Masuda method as well? Or did you start a different method? You found it in 1281 eggs. Oh jeez. This is not too bad for over odds. Yeah, just Masuda. Fair enough. Okay, I hope you find yours soon enough. And good luck evolving it. Well, not good luck. There is a set method, but have fun doing it. I've had to evolve my one at least twice, so... And they were not shiny. Did you evolve the first one you found? And not the second one like I would have? With Focus Sash. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that would have made things a lot easier, right? A lot easier. Fair enough. I'll be honest, if I was doing it your way, me personally, I would evolve the second one I found. But I guess evolving the first one you find, then going for a second one, that's also decent. Alrighty, Articuno. I was very happy to finally find it, and couldn't help myself, so I evolved it. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I also usually evolve the second one. Ah, fair enough. You were just so excited to find the first one that you just wanted to evolve it straight away. Fair enough. I feel like that'll be me with my first shiny Squirtle. At least in Scarlet and Violet. Alrighty, Articuno, let's see. Nope, okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, if you've just started, Saras, or started recently, what number are you up to right now for your, Yamask hunt, Saras? There's 64 eggs. So that's a very new hunt. Yep, but I stopped for today. Alrighty then. Also, Yamask taken so long to hatch for whatever reason. There might be a good reason for that, but I don't know what it is. Let me have a look. So, it was Galari and Yamask. Base egg steps in Sword and Shield, 3,200. Let's have a look at a hopefully super obvious Pokemon to hatch in Sword and Shield. Let's go to Caterpie, for example, which is 1,920 base egg steps. So yeah, that might explain a little bit. And I've got a feeling that Caterpie might hatch fairly quickly. So if Caterpie can hatch quickly, especially with, like, the appropriate ability at the lead of your party, then yeah, your mask might take a bit longer. Because in Scarlet and Violet, I feel like my, Happiny and Fiona eggs hatch longer than the rest. And the starter ones actually hatch fairly quick, honestly. So yeah, that hopefully gives you some more info. I honestly don't know why Happiny is, such a pain to hatch compared to, like, Fiona, and that makes sense to me. Yeah, Happiny makes no sense to need that many steps as a Fion, which is mythical. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, of course the starters and Rockruff hatch much faster. And then Fion, that makes sense. But Happiny? Why does a little baby need that many steps? By this point I'm just dealing with it, but at the same time, it's still weird. Alrighty, Articuno. Of course they're not shiny. Well, I finished my drink. Okie dokie. If anyone's wondering, I just finished my drink of Pepsi. Cheers then. Thank you. I literally just finished it, so... Now for the rest of the stream, unless I really want water, I need to keep hunting. We've already gotten 100 resets in, so that's that. At least for Articuno, and I think Regice, I have a sort of concrete amount of resets I know I can fit in like a 2+ hour time limit. So I'll see how I feel at 900 resets. Because if I feel too tired to continue at 900, that's going to be the last one, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel, and we'll see when the time is, basically. Unless we find the shiny before then, obviously. Obviously. In Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, no, I do not have the shiny charm. If I really wanted to, I probably could have put in the effort to do it. But now, this is one of those ones that I don't mind it being full odds. I might after I find all the legendaries in the Kanto region. But for the legendaries, now I'll try full odds, I don't mind. Okay. Alright, the Articuno, let's see. Of course not. That's fine, I guess. Let's see how bad this hunt can be, I guess. I just hope the first one is fairly quick, hopefully. But we'll see. At least I know in each game I can defeat it fairly easily. In Let's Go Eevee, I've got an Hitmonchan coming out first. That can deal some damage, hopefully. And then after that I can bring out Eevee to truly finish it off. In Let's Go Pikachu, just Pikachu straight up. For both Articuno and Moltres. Moltres. I don't know. I've forgotten how to say that name. But I might have to figure something different out for Zapdos. I'm sure I have something that can deal like strong rock type moves, for example. At least I think I do. Oh yeah, Ice Punch, that should work. By the way, 16 days and today for ZA. Yes. I'm honestly very excited for that. I really, really am. Yep, 16 days sounds about right. It's a bit over 2 weeks, so yeah. I'm so excited. Hi Sparky, is it fair, right? My wife bought her dance lessons, €600, jeez. Does not save for it, just took it both accounts. I wants to do that for Switch 2 bundle. She's like, hell no, that is for bills. Maybe not the day of launch, Saras, because that's a Thursday. That night I definitely will. At least a little bit, and the next night after that, and the Saturday after that might be a full day, we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan for that. Serious, there's not much else I can really say about that. From an outsider point of view, that does sound unfair. But realistically, that's a dispute between you and your wife. Even if I gave my opinions, it wouldn't really do well. You know? Because I don't know you two personally. So it's literally something for you two to discuss and sort out, hopefully. But 600 euros for dance lessons? That I find weird. Then again, I don't like dancing, so that's probably just my bias coming out. So yeah, the day ZA comes out, I'll be able to hopefully get it from in-store, because the last couple of times I tried, you know, getting a pre-ordered game delivered, it definitely did not come out the same day it released, so... There's that. Hello, Blue, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Sparky, I will not watch your stream from the 16th until Christmas, because I do not want spoilers from ZA. That's fair enough, man. I do get that. Honestly, after a while, I might not do it every single day. But to start out with, I basically will. You know? Kind of like how I was playing, you know, Scarlet and, well, Violet in my case. Like, from release day for a while after. Like, the rest of the year, basically. We'll see if I do something similar for ZA, I don't know yet. Doing alright, good to see you too. Oh, that's good to hear. Anything cool, fun, or interesting happening with you, Blue? Honestly, for me, I'm just really chugging along, but of course the shinies are a highlight. Especially yesterday, when while hatching eggs I found a... I know shiny Oshawott was one of them, I've already forgotten the other... Oh, Bramblin. Yeah, shiny Bramblin and shiny Oshawott I found yesterday. My second shiny Oshawott, actually. F it. Maybe just buy the Pokemon ZA for the Switch. I mean, you could buy it for the first Switch, yep. You could if you really wanted to play it that badly. It'll probably look and run much better on the Switch too, but it probably wouldn't be a bad idea on the original Switch, you know? Not at the moment. Fair enough, Blue. And nice. Congrats on the shinies. Thank you. Of course, I was trying to find, you know, shiny Masuda method Pokemon. You know? But I decided to do an outbreak, or a few outbreaks in Violet, specifically. And yeah, it actually yielded a couple of results, so that's nice. What a nice surprise. And the funny thing is, at least for the stream, Oshawott was kind of a last-minute find. Because I had like 1 or 2 eggs left from the whole stream that I needed to hatch. Obviously I had more than that, but that was basically the end of the stream. And then, boom, shiny Oshawott. So that was really cool. I'll be honest, that's probably the most exciting thing happening lately. For me. Like, even in real life, there's not too much happening there, honestly. Ah, well, it is what it is. Alright, Articuno, let's see. Of course not. My mum pre-ordered the ZA games for me for the Switch too. I don't know why I'm starting to laugh at that. I thought that was serious for a second. Ooh, very cool, Blue. I'll be honest, it does kind of feel more rewarding when you can get them yourself. But that's not to say it's a bad thing for anyone in your close circle to get it for you if they really know you. So that's honestly really good news. Well, I guess I hope you appreciate her. Well, it does release on her birthday. Her birthday is the 16th of October. Interesting. Wow. What an interesting date. And I keep forgetting the 16th is on a Thursday. I keep forgetting that. I'm used to Pokemon games releasing, like, on a Friday or something. In a way, it makes sense, but still. Well, Blue, if I don't see you until the 16th, happy birthday to your mum. Happy early birthday, I should be saying. So, yeah. Thanks, I'll try to attend streams to the best of my abilities. Fair enough. Well, if you don't make it... oh well, I hope you have a good day then anyway. But that's a big if, based on what you said. Ah well, good times either way. Alrighty, another one. Good. I guess. Of course not. Well, I might as well ask. I know there's still at least 2 people watching this right now. What number approximately do you think I'll find the shiny Articuno? And to answer that question, God, I hope you don't say over odds, but if you do, I guess I wouldn't blame you based on my recent track record. Personally, I hope I find it soon. I hope it's under odds. Well, thank you for saying that, Blue. Because honestly, I don't have the shiny charm in this, so the odds are 1 in 4,096. See, I've got a long way to go for that, but I also hope it's under odds. And let's see. Nope. Well, at least for this sort of hunt, it makes sense that the screens for loading are definitely staggered. Because Let's Go Pikachu is on the Switch 2, and Let's Go Eevee is on the Switch OLED. So yeah, that makes sense. Also, closing the application is much quicker on the Switch too. At least for Let's Go Pikachu, in this case. I'll be honest, ever since getting this one up and running, this Switch 2, I've kind of wanted a second one just for Scarlet to run decently well. Because I'll be honest, for the other profile that's playing Let's Go Eevee, I do want to at least get Scarlet to run much better. And to answer your question, Saras, so you didn't get Koraidon or Miraidon yet, I tried 2 stores over the weekend, 2 of my local EB games, and one ran out literally very early into Friday, and the other one was the last in the district to still have the shiny legendary codes, but still ran out later on in Friday. So at least of those 2 stores, I had no chance, because I checked the first one that ran out very quickly on Friday, on Saturday, and then I checked the other one that was the last of the district but still ran out later on Friday, on Sunday. To be fair though, I've personally kind of gotten around that a tiny bit by getting a hopefully cloned version of them. There's probably lots of like streamers that can give out cloned Pokemon, especially by request. The one that I followed a while ago, especially for when the Shiny Gimmighoul event was first active, is Mitsuki_TV on Twitch. Right now they are still live, and their latest thing was that Shiny Miraidon and Koraidon were basically available for to be asked for, basically. I know, but I can't trust cloned ones. That's why I'm keeping it in my Violet right now. Because, on the one hand, I'm okay with that. On the other hand, I don't want to risk it going into Pokemon Home, just in case. At least not yet, because I don't know how much I trust it. And I don't think I want to trust it, honestly. But to put it simply, I do have a possibly cloned version of a Shiny Koraidon and a Shiny Miraidon. So we'll see. Also, Blue, what's wrong with that channel? I don't know anything bad about that channel. I don't really know anything about that channel at all, really. You didn't get any codes for Shiny Koraidon/Miraidon? Fair enough. At least we all tried, but this is the one distribution, recently, that has definitely been absolute shit. I'll say it. I'm usually very positive of, like, Game Freak and Pokemon as a whole, despite some shortcomings. This is the first one I can confidently say is absolute shit. Like, confidently. So, yeah. And I know I'm not the only one who's feeling that way. There's lots of people who feel that way. I don't know how true this is for, like, Australia or other places, but I do know in the US, the average amount of codes each GameStop store got was 50 code cards. That is not nearly enough. For anything, especially Pokemon stuff. Can agree. If they had released it via Wi-Fi, or at least in-store Wi-Fi connection, then it would be better. Oh yeah, definitely. That I can agree with. The funny thing is, it's not just the stupid scalpers. Yeah, I'll call them that. It's also other people who got more than they needed for, basically online giveaways, more or less. Because I've seen it a lot on Reddit and Twitter, where people got more codes so they can give out to other people. And honestly, I started viewing that as a positive, but at the same time, there's probably people local to those people in real life that missed out, and so they have to beg if they really want to for one of the codes. So yeah, that's also not a good thing. Not really. Sure, it's probably good for, like, other countries that never got the event in the first place. But yeah. Although it does seem like the European countries that are starting to get them, they print the code on a receipt, I think it is, so that they don't run out. Apparently. So in that way, getting more than what's needed, that is okay with me. Because you're not really making people local to you miss out to give people online a chance. But for countries like Australia, Canada, New Zealand, basically those that needed to go in-store for them, for a special code card, yeah, it's best not to get... A bit late now saying this, but probably better not to get more than you need. Personally, I'd probably say maximum 2 per person, so you have a chance, hopefully, of getting 1 in each game, you know? That's what they should have done in the first place, instead of stocking a limited amount of code cards. Oh yeah, definitely. That would have made things probably easier for the stores and the people getting the codes. Because while I'm one of the many adults trying to get the code card, and was annoyed / disappointed, there are there are many children also that wanted to get a code card to get one of those shinies, one of those event Pokemon, whose days have been more or less ruined because they didn't get any. I remember seeing one story on Reddit where a parent and their kid went into, I'm going to say it was a GameStop, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, to get a code card. And they even went in fairly early, I think. But apparently there was a person before them who had a bag of, like, cards. And because they had basically all the code cards from that store, there was none left for literally anyone else. And I've got a feeling that guy who took all the code cards was a possible scalper. That's my opinion. There's no proof in the story. But yeah, oh my god. If the adult's having a tough time and being very disappointed, just imagine how the children excited for the event feel. It's even worse for them. Like, someone like me can get around it temporarily by getting a quote-unquote, what's the word again? A cloned version of the event. A child might not really have that chance. So yeah, it's really harder for them than anyone else, in my opinion. Ah, damn scalpers. It's really gotten bad with them lately. I did see a video from a Pokemon TCG scalper and clerk into argue. Scalper wanted the last 6 packs. The clerk said, "Can't help, only 2. Scalper reacted, "Do you know who I am? I have 10,000 subscribers." Sure, mate. You can have all the subscribers you want. You pay for 2. Everyone gets equal attention. If you want more, well, I can't help you here. Waste your petrol money if you want more. Of course, they have to be professional and don't need to say that, but that's my interpretation, honestly. I'll be honest, I've only really been aware of scalpers since the PS5 started releasing. And I've honestly forgotten what year that was, like 2020, 2021, something around that time, when it was really hard to find those consoles. That's what first got my attention to scalpers as a whole. And I really started thinking, what the hell are you going to do with those? Of course, the answer is sell them for a much higher cost, obviously. At least, obviously now. But I think the more awareness that they get, hopefully the less sales they get. Hopefully. I've got a feeling people are going to buy stuff from them anyway, no matter what. But yeah, oh my god. Scalpers can go to hell. The video goes further. The scalpers said, "Fine, 2 for me, 2 for my wife, and 2 for my child." The clerk response, "Nope, can't do that, only 2. Interesting. That is a good way to go about it. So I would assume it's not 2 per person. It's more like 2 per transaction, more or less. At least that's kind of my interpretation of what you're saying. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, that is a great response from the worker. Honestly, for a respected worker, I wouldn't expect anything else. So that's really good. Yeah, this event sucked. And the other interesting thing is about this event, the code cards were also released like on the same day as a new TCG set. I think it was the Mega EX set or whatever it's called. So like there were already scalpers early in the day, obviously, getting as many cards as they could. I don't know about my local area, I'm sure there are scalpers here that I don't know about. But unfortunately that also helped them to get all of the shiny event code cards as well, apparently. At least I would guess. If my EB Games areas around me did legitimately give out 50 plus code cards to 50 plus individuals, legitimately, but at a very quick pace, that's a bit more fairer, I guess, but also it's not. But if they did give some to any scalpers in my local area, I will be pissed. Pissed off, that is. I know it's happening a lot of other places. I bet it's happening here as well, which is kind of sad. The code cards are already selling online. Trust me, I know that. Free code cards selling for $40 each. I don't really know which exact dollar currency it is. Could be US dollar, Canadian dollar, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. But I have seen some go for $60 or even more. Like in the hundreds. For a free code card. Bloody hell. Again, I don't know which dollar it is exactly. That I saw the pictures that I saw. But seriously, no matter which dollar it is, what the hell? 40 is bad enough. 60? 150? What's next, 1,000? Did I just give someone the idea for that? Anyone who's listening to this who took that idea seriously, screw you. I went to Toy Champ for my 2 codes, and I had the last one. There was one child around 13 years old who did not get one. I asked him, what game version do you play? He liked Koraidon. I gave him my Koraidon, so I took Miraidon. Interesting. So, are you saying you took the shiny Miraidon and you gave the kid the shiny Koraidon? Because that is very selfless of you. I do rate that. That's awesome. That's the first time saying that phrase. But yeah, good on you, mate. That's really nice of you. If only more people could have been like that. Especially those scalpers, but enough about that. I think we've talked at length about scalpers enough for tonight. And also the funny thing is, for at least me, I have been doing 2 Ice-type legendary hunts lately. Like, I already started Regice, like honestly, the same day I got Shiny Regirock, I started Regice, stopped for a bit, started Regice again at a bit later date, like, started up again, stopped again, and then started doing it regularly, semi-regularly, on streams. And around that sort of time that I started on streams, I also started an Articuno hunt. His dad was not happy because they did not know the shiny Koraidon is in a different version. So the dad had to buy that game. Oh no. The poor dad. He probably didn't budget into getting another game. Oh boy. Well, at least he got his event in the end. That's one good thing. That's the silver lining, I guess. So, yeah. And what did I get that evening? A broken PS4. Oh no. For your absolute humble generosity, I guess the world screwed you over by breaking your PS4. That sucks, man. But just to know you did something right. Even at the cost of your PS4, technically. So that's something to be proud of. Oh well. Of course not. I think I'm starting to get the feeling that 100 resets might be done in 40 minutes. Approximately. I feel like that, at least. Probably a bit longer, actually, but who knows. Okay. Nope. And 200 resets since starting the stream. Nope, okay. My father taught me to be fair. That's fair enough. That's a good lesson, honestly. I guess it's something that parents, if not just fathers, can teach their children definitively. I don't know, just something about that makes sense to me. I was like, I don't need 2 and other 0. Seems fair we both get 1 shiny code. And I'm sure you brightened up that kid's day as well. So honestly, good on you, Sirius. No matter what happened after that, that was honestly a very good decision. Well done. I think what would be more fair is if Articuno shined soon. That's what I think. But oh well. Did I tell you that Articuno is my dad's favorite Pokemon? No, you didn't, honestly. That is very cool information. I'm curious how much your dad likes Articuno. Because I like Jolteon and Blastoise a lot. And, to put it simply, I have like 1 Squirtle plushie, 1 Squirtle pop figure. I forget what they're called actually. And then a couple of Jolteon related collectibles. Like a Jolteon plush that I'd, you know, keep around with me sometimes. I've even taken that one to events with me a couple of times back in the day. The last time that happened was in 2019 when I went into the down to Melbourne for the Oceania International Championships. One of the last times I really tried playing the card game. Has all the Articuno trading cards, very good. He even did the Gen 2 game cheat to clone his Articuno to a full party of 6. Ah, excellent. But I'm very curious, Sirius, about one more thing. Does your dad have any sort of shiny Articuno? Because if he likes Articuno so much, he's got to have at least 1, right? I mean, I've got a shiny Jolteon. I can be proud of that. I haven't gotten a shiny Blastoise yet, but that's sure to come soon for me. If he doesn't want to, I guess I don't blame him, but at the same time, if he likes Articuno so much, at least get 1 shiny of it. You know? At least I know I'm gonna get Blastoise eventually. And I've already got Jolteon, so that's it for me. If I wasn't a shiny hunter, those would be the only two I would absolutely need. Okay, maybe the Squirtle line as a whole, because I like Squirtle almost as much as Blastoise. I like Eevee, but nowhere near as much as I like Jolteon. But yeah, my point hopefully remains still. No, he does not, but he said, "When I retire from work next year, I will hunt him." Alright, well, as long as he's planning to hunt him, hunt the shiny Articuno, that's something. At this point, I might get shiny Articuno before him. Because I'm actively hunting and he hasn't even started. So yeah, Sirius's dad, deal with that. Yeah, the next thing I was going to ask is, what game would he hunt it on? He could do Let's Go like me. He could do Sword and Shield's Dynamax Adventures. He could do Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl's Raminus Park. It's like on the Switch, there's like 3 options for Articuno alone. But fair enough, if he wants to hunt it in the Let's Go games, that I get. I would get any of those ways, but especially the Let's Go games. I'll be honest, when I think about it, because I don't play Legends Arceus as much as basically the other games on the Switch, Pokemon related, I would still rank Legends Arceus high, but I think I like Sword and Shield the best, personally. And then I'd probably put Let's Go third. Like, Scarlet and Violet is not a bad game, but it's not my favourite, you know? But that's just my opinion. Well, as long as he plans on hunting it at some point in the future, I guess I can't really say anything else too much. Otherwise, it might end up being a little bit mean, and I don't want that. My dad is sometimes too nice of a person. Is that what you're saying? Too nice? This is a good story because soon it is Halloween. Yes, very soon. Literally a month away. One of, if not the only events during spring. At least autumn has Easter, that's one good thing. And of course we're expected, well, encouraged to dress up on Halloween. On a month where it's really starting to warm up in theory. It's like literally the middle, if not the early end of spring. Ish. Ah, well. My dad loves animals. In his car, he has a shovel and boxes for animals he finds run down on the road. Oh, okay. He gives them a proper burial. One time, people see him digging in the woods. The cops stop him. The cops were like, "Take me to the body." Oh boy. Hopefully this is going to be a funny story and doesn't end up with your dad taken to jail or anything. Or anything worse. Because on the one hand, I can see how it could be a funny story, especially after that "take me to the body" part. On the other hand, it could get very serious very quickly for that interaction. In theory. Ah, well. I hope it ended up being a positive thing. Hopefully. Because I don't want to think about what happened the negative way. Don't want to think about that at all. That is the story. He took the cops and dug up the cat. He did not get to jail, but he did get he got a ticket? Did he at least explain to the cops what he was doing? Like giving the animals a final resting place and all that? I find it funny because they thought he was digging up a dead body. To be fair, technically he was, but not in the way the cops thought. I do get that part. They probably expected a human body, not a cat. Which in a way I get, but still. If he did explain, I hope they understood. But that's me being either hopeful, naive, or both. Well, hello, Xandalator. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Of course not. In my country, it is forbidden to bury animals in the ground that is not your property. And even so, it is forbidden to bury your pet in the backyard. Oh. That's weird. I would consider it normal to bury your pet in, like, someplace close to you and your family, you know? Like your backyard, for example. If you can't even do that, that's weird. Hey, starting another story, Xandalator. Okay. Well, it's good to see you, buddy. How are you? Well, that's something weird in your country, Sirius. Something that I consider weird, at least. Oh boy. Now, this is just some events after the story, but I might make a new story sometime. I see. Well, I guess just for you, I might as well read it. Why not? So, I'm confused. Are you saying Edna Mode is the CEO of the Avengers, or is not? Mr. Incredible, his family, and Frozone have joined the Avengers, except for Jack because he doesn't know anything and he is still learning. Edna Mode forced Thor to remove his cape, sadly. To be fair, was it only in the first 1 or 2 Thor movies that Thor had his cape? And the Avengers, obviously. I feel like in the movies, Thor didn't really have his cape that much off. Like, much after that. I've kind of forgotten about Love and Thunder. Maybe he did then, I've forgotten. But yeah, Edna Mode does not like capes. That I get. Based on the stories she told us during the movie. Alright, there's still more to the story. Fair enough. Thomas, Percy, the Watterson family, Lightning McQueen, Tomato, Woody, Buzz, and Xander are now best friends. Alrighty then. Fair enough. I think. Alrighty, Articuno. It's still early days, so I shouldn't be complaining this early. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, still nothing yet. Of course. I'll be honest, I'm still thinking about the story you told me about Sirius. About your dad, like, giving basically wild animals, more or less, or departed pets, an actual proper burial, or like a final resting place, and honestly, that's kind of sweet of him. Good on him. There's another part of the story, okay. Thomas, Gumball, Lightning McQueen, Xander, and Woody found Lady's magic, and they now use it as a transportation between universes. Lady is the Magic Express. Fair enough. Interesting collaboration of worlds. Very good. Steve built the stations and railways of the Magic Express lines. I'm gonna guess that's Steve from Minecraft, right? Fair enough, that sounds like something he would do. Nothing much to say for Diesel 10, Lotso, Rob, and Syndrome because they are dead. I see. I've honestly forgotten the previous story, so that part feels like it's come out of nowhere for me. But maybe it was mentioned and I just don't remember. Who knows, Xander later. Well, I'm sure you do, actually, now that I think about it. Yes, it was, and I did mention how they died. Okay. Fair enough, I guess I don't remember that part. Diesel 10 was scrapped, Lotso is pushed in a fire, Rob glitches into the void, and Syndrome got caught in a jet plane for the second time, and that time he didn't survive. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad you remembered that part. That's one good thing. Hmm. One day, Woody felt so alive after that battle, but he wanted to be more. He wanted to be Andy's best friend. Lady then brought Ant-Man and the genie. Ant-Man turned Woody to normal human size. Wonder how he did with that. Ah well. Alrighty. Well, we are in the last 50 resets now, so there's that. And at this point, I don't think I'll have time to do more. I really don't think. Genie granted Woody's wish to become a human. Woody didn't feel like a toy anymore. Andy was nervous at first, but they talked it out. Interesting. Buzz also became human-sized too. Interesting. Okay. And Articuno, let's see. Oh. Game chat, that's right. Alright, Articuno, that's fine. Glad to see you at least. Steve built some tracks to the Wattersons' house because one day Gumball's mum, Nicole, invited Lightning McQueen, Mater, Xander, Woody, Buzz, and Andy to dinner. Gumball asked why she didn't invite Thomas and Percy. That's because they didn't have tracks to get there. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, almost there. Well, we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark now, so... Yep. Alright, 20 more resets. Xander, which is me, said, "My world is so boring compared to all yours. Gumball's world has so many diverse characters. My world only has humans. I have no superheroes, no talking vehicles, nothing great." To be fair, that wouldn't be technically true. You would still have, like, friends and family. Hopefully. But in a general sense, yeah, that sounds about right. But their world has that too. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I'm just trying to find something positive. Okay. Keep pressing the wrong button. Ah, well. Alrighty. Yep, still nothing yet. Fair enough. I'm still way under half odds, so... Gotta keep going, you know? Lightning McQueen has a race against Spencer and Gordon. He won, and both Gordon and Spencer were surprised. They've never seen anyone like it. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, you know, trains and cars don't really race much, if at all. Even in real life. So, that part makes sense to me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's just what I think. I mean, they've never seen a car that fast. Yeah, that too. That was just my interpretation of what you said, you know? Anyway... Alright, almost finished with tonight's stream. Basically 2 more resets. Technically 4, but, you know. It's a bit quicker because I'm doing 2 at once, obviously. So, yeah. Okay. This is gonna be the last reset of the stream. If it's not shiny now, well, I guess we're gonna keep going, obviously. Gonna have to, you know. Ah, well. It's still under 1,000 right now, so there's that. Alright, last encounter of the stream. Let's see. We'll see the full animation as well, because why not? And no, not shiny. Ah, well, I tried. Well, that's going to be the end of tonight's stream, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this somewhat. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more content just like this one, then please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos and more. I am sorry to say I have looked ahead, and I know tomorrow night's not a shiny hunting stream. Well, I guess I could still shiny hunt a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be working on the Hisuian Pokédex and perfecting it. So yes, those are some of the things that have been going in whatever world it is, because it includes so many characters and franchises that I don't know what to call this world, but I hope to do another story soon. Well, Xandalator and Saras, since you two are talking, I will hope to see you two very soon. Thank you for your story, Xandalator, your continuing story. Thank you, Saras, for joining. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys. Take care.